across from the Westfield Golf Course, and this right here is what we are seeing all over the ground, just massive chunks of tree bark, and that is from where lightning hit this huge tree behind me here in Marble Rock. You need to be in your safe place, as this is a confirmed tornado on the ground right near you. You might look outside and say, well, it doesn't really look like much, but that's because this is that heavy, wet, dense snow that takes a little longer for it to accumulate because it just gets so packed down.
I'm not sure about you, Amanda, but are you a Disney fiend? Do you like Disney?
I am a Disney fan. I haven't actually been to Disney World or Disneyland since I was like really little, so I don't remember it that much. I do remember I cried when I went on the teacups because they were spinning too fast. Something that is a little bit shocking, 6 inches of water can knock over a full-grown adult, so that's why you should never walk through a flooded roadway. Training thunderstorms continue to occur because much of the area saw about 3 to sometimes 5 inches of rainfall overnight last night. Do notice where that freeze line is setting up. 30 degrees in Rochester at 10 o'clock, 33 in Albert Lea, 35 in Mason City. So areas along I-90 and to the south have a better chance of seeing a little bit more mixing, a little bit more rainfall. All of these fires continuing to burn, and that's not only impacting those specific areas. We're seeing the effects of this wildfire smoke all across the United States. It is so easy for that to just blow right across the roadways. So when you're shoveling tomorrow, it won't be too heavy, but tonight that's creating very bad conditions on the roadways. Well, it is May 28th. We're heading into the last weekend of May, and here I am about to talk about some frost on the way for us tonight. Sun as it does so. So what we will actually be seeing is not a total eclipse. It won't look all too impressive. Only about 14% of the sun will be covered. If you turn your ceiling fan on so that it's moving clockwise is the key, that will actually create a little bit of an updraft. Well, storms and showers are on their way for us overnight tonight in towards Friday morning. Now you see widespread storms up towards our north and a few showers down towards our south. We're starting to see a few very small showers developing right along Highway 14, but the main thing that we're watching is off towards our west. You see some showers bubbling up through Spencer and Algona and right through Mankato as well. Now Zach made the comment to me earlier that these cells don't look very impressive. They don't look like they're going to be bringing us a ton of rainfall that we've been talking about. So here's my analogy for you. Imagine our unstable atmosphere is gasoline, and these small storms over here are very small sparks. So as they continue to move towards our unstable environment, that gasoline, they will start to build and grow and expand into some stronger storms. So that's what we're watching off towards our west, these little storms starting to fire off and continuing to move towards our unstable air that we have further towards the east and in southeast Minnesota, northeast Iowa. So heavy rainfall is on the way for us. We do have flood watches in effect for all of southeast Minnesota, northeast Iowa until Friday morning at 7 a.m. So here's our timeline of what we're looking at. Storms and showers enter mainly after midnight tonight and lingering through Friday morning. Very scattered in activity for the most part, but the main thing we're looking at is heavy rainfall and some gusty winds, possibly upwards of 30 miles per hour, but really that heavy rainfall is the focus of these storms here. As we head towards Friday afternoon and evening, we could see a few more isolated storms, but that will really start to break up, and some of us could see some dry time for the rest of our Friday. So walking through that on Futurecast here, notice those storms starting to expand as we head towards 2 a.m. Again, after midnight is when we'll start to begin to see that. Continuing as we head towards Friday morning, here we are at 7 a.m. Some pockets of heavier rainfall down to the south of I-90, and then becoming more isolated as we head into the later afternoon and evening for Friday. Now notice, could still see some isolated storms, but not quite as widespread in coverage for the rest of our Friday. So rainfall forecast for southeast Minnesota, northeast Iowa. The highest totals look to be right along I-90 and to the south through Albert Lea, Austin, Charles City, and Mason City, but most of us have a good shot of seeing about an inch, maybe 2 inches. Some isolated pockets of 3 inches aren't out of the question. Now, as we head in towards the next couple of days for Saturday and Sunday, more rain chances are on the way for us, mainly overnight Saturday in towards Sunday. That's looking a little more isolated for us as opposed to what we're expecting tonight and in towards Friday. Outside right now, 69 degrees currently, light winds coming in out of the north. We're still muggy though, 68-degree dew point. Tonight, 66 degrees for our overnight low. Overcast skies, scattered storms entering mainly after midnight and lingering through tomorrow morning, becoming more isolated as we head in towards the afternoon and evening. 78 degrees for our high temperature tomorrow. So on the cooler side, we'll actually start to cool down as we head towards early next week. We're in the 80s for Saturday, but then really for all of next week, we're in the mid 70s to even low 70s on Monday. And again, isolated showers possible overnight Saturday in towards Sunday. But next week, we're looking pretty dry. Looking forward to some comfortable conditions for us.